Debt, the word that makes middle-class people sweat faster than a gym treadmill. For most of us, debt means drowning in credit card bills, avoiding bank calls, and praying the electricity board doesn't disconnect the lights. But for the rich? Oh no. For them, debt is not a problem. It's a secret cheat code. Yep, the same thing that keeps us broke is exactly what keeps them rich. Okay, let's get the basics straight. Debt means borrowing money. Your parents probably told you borrowing is bad, and they were right, for you. But for billionaires, debt is their favorite toy. See, there are two kinds of debt. Bad debt, that's the one we love, like maxing out your credit card for the new iPhone 27 Pro Ultra Mega Max Plus when your current phone is literally fine. Spoiler, this doesn't make you money. Good debt. This is what the rich adore. They borrow money to buy stuff that earns more money. For example, a rental property that pays monthly rent while they sip cocktails in Bali. So basically, rich people turn debt into an employee that works harder than you do at your 9-to-5 job. Here's the juicy part. Rich people hate taxes. Like seriously, if they could marry tax avoidance, they would. And here's the trick. When you borrow money, that cash isn't considered income, which means no tax. Yup, debt lets them legally dodge taxes while still living like kings. Meanwhile, you earn your salary, get taxed to death, and then spend whatever's left buying bread that feels more expensive than gold. How do they actually do it? Number 1. Real estate strategy, rich people's favorite soap opera. Rich people and real estate are like Bollywood and melodrama. They just can't stay away. Example, Robert Kiyosaki. He doesn't buy houses with his own money, he takes a mortgage. Let's say the house costs $200,000. He borrows the full $200,000 with an interest rate of 5%. His monthly payment is $1,350. Then he rents it out for $1,500. Guess who's paying his mortgage? Not him, his tenants. And he still pockets $150 profit. That's free money. Once the loan's over, the rent becomes all his. Plus, the house value usually goes up, so he gets rent money and asset growth. Meanwhile, we're fighting landlords over leaking taps. Number 2, the investment strategy, making maths look sexy. Here's another trick. A rich person borrows $100,000 at 7% interest. That means they owe $7,000 a year. They then invest that $100,000 somewhere that gives them 15% returns. That's $15,000. Subtract the $7,000 interest, and boom, they made $8,000 out of thin air. It's like using the bank's money to make your money. Try this with your bank loan, though, and you'll probably just end up crying. Number 3. Buy, borrow, die. Sounds like a Netflix thriller. This one is pure evil genius. Step 1. Buy assets like stocks or real estate worth $100,000. Step 2. Need cash? Don't sell them. Borrow $20,000 against them. Debt is not income, so no tax. Step 3. The assets grow to $150,000. Then the rich person dies. Now the kids inherit it, and thanks to fancy tax loopholes, they don't pay tax on the $50,000 gain. Later, if they sell it at $160,000, they only pay tax on the extra $10,000. Rich family wins. Taxman cries. You just inherited your dad's scooter loan. Just kidding. Number 4. Leveraged buyout, the corporate mafia move. This is where the rich say, why buy a company with my money when I can buy it with debt? So they borrow a mountain of cash, buy a company, use the company's own profits to pay back the loan, and then sell the company for a profit. It's like buying pizza on credit and then reselling it slice by slice for double the price. Only here, instead of pepperoni, we're talking about millions. But wait, isn't debt risky? Of course, debt is not a magic unicorn. If the property value crashes, if the investments flop, or if the business tanks, boom, they lose money. But here's the difference. Rich people spread their risks across multiple investments. You're praying your one salary doesn't disappear when your boss finds out you are watching Netflix at work. Let's talk Elon Musk, the richest guy who apparently has less cash than your neighborhood pawnwalla. Most of his wealth is in Tesla and SpaceX shares, not actual money. Fun fact, Elon once admitted he took loans to pay for his daily expenses. Yes, the billionaire borrowed money to pay rent while we sell our kidneys to afford fuel. Why doesn't he just sell his stocks? Because selling means losing control of his companies and paying taxes. And Elon hates taxes almost as much as he loves Twitter fights. So, what did we learn today? Debt is like fire. For the poor, it burns the house down. For the rich, it cooks them a Michelin-star dinner. They don't just use money, they use other people's money, banks' money, and even future generations' money. So the next time someone tells you all debt is bad, just smile and think, yeah, bad for me, but apparently fantastic for billionaires. And hey, if you enjoyed this peek into the dark comedy of money, don't forget to like, subscribe, and maybe leave a comment. Because while the rich are busy borrowing millions, you can at least borrow your finger for one click.